Hello again, YouTube. It's me, your favorite. Well, let's not lie, it's just me, Jake. Again. This is the release schedule for games in the month of July. First up, on July 1st, we have Sniper Elite 3 for the PS3, 360, PS4, and Xbox One. The Far Cry compilation, which is Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3, and Blood Dragon for 360, and over the PlayStation Network we have Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn for the PS3. July 1st, Sniper 3, Far Cry compilation, Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn. Okay, next up, on July 8th, we have One Piece Unlimited World Red for PS3, PS Vita, Nintendo 3DS, and I believe Wii U as well, though that may be a digital only release. And let's just keep on rolling. On the 15th, we have the Saints Row 4 National Treasure Edition, which I imagine comes with special DLC or the like. Saints Row 4 National Treasure Edition for PS3 and 360 on the 15th. 29th, on the 29th, we have Lego Ninjago Ninroid. We have a Ninjago game on the PS Vita and on the 3DS. Also on the Vita, we have Hyperdimension Neptunia Birth 1. It's the updated remake of Hyperdimension Neptunia, originally on the PS3. Also on the 29th, we have Tropico 5 for the 360. And lastly in July, we have Scooby-Doo and Looney Tunes Cartoon University Adventure for the 3DS. I have no idea what this is. I honestly don't. And really, that's all that comes out in the month of July, which is why I'm also going to be covering the press announcement and some game announcements of E3. Happened a few days ago from when I'm recording this, and a few days more from when this actually goes up. And how can I do all this? Do I have mighty memories? Nope. I have notes. Starting off with the Microsoft press conference, or media briefing as they called it. Right off the bat, we were introduced to a gameplay trailer for Call of Duty Advanced War, full of Bungie-style spider tanks or giant enemy crab tanks, whichever you prefer, swarms of sentinels from the Matrix like drones, and also homing grenades. That was odd. Yeah, a lot of people had arm trouble. Moving on from that, they gave us a look at Forza Horizon 2, I think, pushing the drivatars a bit more. We had some gameplay footage of Evolve Assassin's Creed Unity. And that's when I started getting confused about game industry, because it showed the multiplayer co-op gameplay trailer for Assassin's Creed Unity. Apparently, you and 3 other friends can actually take on missions. Was it a gameplay trailer? Now I think this was a. We're not gonna show a gameplay demo. We're just showing the trailer for Dragon Age Inquisition because it has premium content first on Xbox. Lovely, wonderful trailer lead into gameplay demo for Insomniac's game with Microsoft, Sunset Overdrive. Pure Insomniac from start to finish. I love when good studios make good games. Trailer for Dead Rising 3 DLC with the ridiculously long arcadey name, Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Edition Alpha Dash or something like that. It came out that day. Imagine a lot of people already been talking about that. Followed up with a new Fables game. Again with 4-person co-op. Though 5th person can be there as the villain slash DM slash computer slash tower defense creator. Project Spark was there to show off the fact that it still exists. A lot of people have been making games for it. They're getting, I'm guessing, and from the trailer it looked like they were getting sci-fi stuff to go with it. Oh, little added bonus for all us people who love traditional Rare and want to see them make another game. We're not getting that. Instead, you can make your own Conquer game through Project Spark. So yeah, no Rare game. Exclusive on Xbox One, Ori and the Blind Forest. If you haven't seen the trailer for Ori and the Blind Forest, it's beautiful. Next, we had the announcement of the Master Chief Halo collection for the Xbox One. That's Halo and Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition, Halo 2 Anniversary Edition, Halo 3 and Halo 4, all one disc, along with a live-action series by Ridley Scott called Nightfall, all in one disc, all the multiplayer maps. Yeah, it's interesting because this is the first real HD collection of a mostly multiplayer game series. Cross-generational HD collection with multiplayer. Props. And, a tease about Halo 5, Guardians, and if you get the Master Chief collection, you get access to the beta, a multiplayer beta, or a code for it, or chance to get into it. I wasn't paying that much attention because I'm not the biggest first-person shooter fan. I apologize. Apologize for not having the news, not apologize for my taste. Next, we had a look at some of their indies that will be first on Xbox or play better on Xbox, and a few of them are exclusives. Wasn't able to get down all the names. The indie sizzle reel went really fast. We got a first look at the new game from the creators of Limbo. Got a new game Inside. It's dark. What a shocker. Then after the sizzle reel, we had a CG trailer for the new Tomb Raider game where a therapist sits and asks very sternly, but not unkindly, "What did they do to you, Miss Croft?" We got a gameplay demo of a Monster Hunt section of The Witcher 3, showing off that while you can be on a main story quest like hunting a griffin, you can come by open world events like a medicine house getting attacked by bandits. And one of the people who worked on the remake of Killer Instinct came out to promote the fact that he's also working on a remake of Phantom Dust. Got a CG trailer for that. That's a remake, not a sequel, bud. And my hair is getting crazy. Apologies. We got another gameplay trailer of The Division. New Platinum game was announced. We had heard leaks about there being a Platinum game exclusively for Microsoft a while back. And I don't know, the guy presenting, all we got was a CG trailer, and so there's not much to get excited about yet. But the guy presenting kind of seemed under duress. He kind of stood there, and it could just be because English wasn't his first language. I shouldn't judge too hard. But it just felt more like, yes, I and my team are fine. We are alive. We are being treated well. Not going to go much further into that because, well, it was a CG trailer and I'm just being biased again. I'm sorry. Still, Platinum game. Get hype. Next, we had a CG trailer for Crackdown. Crackdown's getting a new game. Another game getting a reboot because it's only being called Crackdown because apparently putting numbers behind names scares market people, or someone in marketing says, no, you can't just slap a number on it because it lowers the sales by X amount. Throughout the whole presentation, they focus solely on what games they have to present because last time they didn't, and they got yelled at very loudly by fans about, hey, stop talking about your one-stop media center. So we didn't see anything about Quantum Break or its TV tie-in. We didn't hear anything about Spielberg working on a Halo feature or movie, I forget exactly which. And because they're backing off on Kinect having to be connected to the Xbox One, we also didn't see anything from Swery's D4, which is a pity. I like Swery. Next up, we have the EA press conference. DICE Studios shows up first to talk about how much effort and how big of a field trip they keep taking to Lucas's storage warehouse, or where the scenes were actually shot for the movie, while they work on the new Star Wars Battlefront. Then we had another impressive trailer that used both gameplay footage and CG cutscenes for Dragon Age Inquisition with a live cellist. The live cellist. Kind of hope they add that in there somewhere into the game. That'd be fun. But this is EA we're talking about. We gotta look at the combat. They're trying to split the difference, like everything else, with Dragon Age 2 and 1, or Origins, if you're actually saying the real title, wherein you have access to both a fully tactical approach and a fully action RPG control different characters, jump between them seamlessly combat system. And the gameplay also showed that you can target different parts of at least the dragon that they fought in the trailer. And then they had some very generic taglines for some characters. Nothing impressive there. Still from BioWare. The team from BioWare Montreal, I think, had a little video saying, hey, remember Mass Effect? Well, we're still working on a new one. Here's some stuff we've been working on. Hey, check out that Krogan that roared. Also, we're working on a new IP, a more contemporary one. Okay, bye everyone. Yeah, that was it. Moving on, we had the lifestyle of Sims. Sims 4 trailer slash demo that showed a hothead bodybuilder who's terrible at poetry getting beaten up by his elderly neighbor having a party where the elderly neighbor starts shit. Some friends come over to make him feel better, and he laughs himself to death. Sims 4. Ain't it wacky? But its main point was that you can give your Sims personalities, goals, and various flaws to help or hinder them achieve those goals. After The Sims, we started getting into the EA Sports area with UFC, introducing the fact that they have Bruce Lee in their most recent UFC game, and they showed a match between Bruce Lee and another competitor I don't remember the name of. And I'm going to focus on this solely because the Bruce Lee they had moved so damn sluggish. It was not Bruce Lee. He was not water, my friend. He was sludge. Like I said, this was the EA Sports section. We had introduction to the new NHL game that's coming out, where they talked about how you can embarrass your friends like never before, because that's what sports games are about, apparently. We had a early pre-alpha tease about a new first-person stunt game from the Burnout people that doesn't have a name yet and doesn't even have textures. Madden, where the defense has been made more fun. And we had golf. We had a golf trailer where you have a fantasy section involving golfing over a crashing battleship. Yeah. We had followed up with an introduction to EA's upcoming MOBA. I forget off the top of my head what that was called. I apologize. They're trying to claim that their MOBA is not just a clone of Dota or not just a clone of League of Legends, and saying they're taking a lot of input from MOBA fans. And of course, because they're taking a lot of input from MOBA fans, what they showed off looked a lot like League of Legends and Defense of the Agents 2, ironically. Next up, we had a Mirror's Edge touch piece. We had them come out and say, hey, yeah, we're still working on the Mirror's Edge reboot. Don't call it a sequel. Where they showed off some proof of concept parkour and takedown, and then my stream went completely black. GameSpot. By the time it came back up, they were on to the soccer section, the FIFA. After that, they ended with an example of a heist map, a heist mode, whatever they're calling it, for Battlefield Hardline, and that the beta was out right then and now, which meant the site for signing up for the beta crashed instantly. Though they did have an interesting tie-in with PS4, where if you have Battlefield 4, you just go hover over it and it says, hey, would you like to download the beta? And he goes, yes, please. Yeah. Moving on to Ubisoft. Their press conference had the lovely, funny female presenter again, the one with the girlwood joke that some people like and some people can't stand at all. They start out with the introduction of Far Cry 4's crazy eccentric villain, and I'm not sure what it says about me that I prefer this guy over Barbas, the crazy guy from Far Cry 3. They moved on to a new Just Dance I forget the subtitle for it, showed the story trailer for The Division, where it's a lovely CG trailer because we all saw the gameplay earlier. We got a semi-gameplay trailer for The Crew. We got another trailer for Assassin's Creed Unity. Not a trailer, another gameplay demo rather. This time more solo focused, trying to show off the various submissions you can walk by, catching thieves, solving murders, walking into houses. Walking into houses, people! That's... I still don't trust it. Don't. And then when the guards show up, oh hey, remember those three from the co-op trailer? Gameplay demo, rather? Yeah, they show up there too. I still have no idea what they're doing with Unity. I still don't know how the co-op works. I'm worried. I don't trust it fully. For all I know, it's going to be Ubisoft's equivalent of Operation Raccoon City. Moving on. Being Ubisoft, they came out with their "We're More Than a Game Company" title with Shape Up, wherein you do mini games that basically are meant to make you healthier, and your opponent is you from earlier, along with other people. You can push up mini games, stepping on a piano to play a very rudimentary version of Eye of the Tiger. We got a little trailer for Valiant Heart, a game using the Rayman Legends and Child of Light UbiArt thing, and it's in World War One. And it's sad because it's in World War One. And then they finished off with a reveal that they're working on a new Rainbow Six game called Siege. In the trailer they showed off you're trying to get a hostage out of a house and destructible walls, and it's not that the whole wall just falls over, it's just holes show up in the wall and you can shoot through them to get a sense of how thick they are. No new good or evil yet. Maybe on good or evil, rather. Then, that night, there was the Sony conference. I might include the second video